You are called to have childlike faith. So I'm going to explain what childlike faith means and why we should have it and why it's the best type of faith. And the passage where this comes from is in Matthew 18, verses 2 through 4. And it says, "Then Jesus called a little child to him, set him in the midst of them, and said, Assuredly, I say to you, unless you are converted and become as little children, you will by no means enter the kingdom of heaven. Therefore, whoever humbles himself as this little child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven." And it's also in Mark 10:15, and it says, "Assuredly I say to you, whoever does not receive the kingdom of God as a little child will by no means enter it." Childlike faith does not mean being childish, it means being childlike. So first, trusting. Kids trust their parents without doubting every detail. We start trusting God's promises even when we don't know the outcome. Hebrews 11:11. Also, teaching dependency. Children cannot depend on themselves, they rely on their parents. We are called to fully rely on God. John 15:5. It's also a call to be humble. Kids do not act like they have it all figured out. Childlike faith comes with humility and teachability. It's a call for a pure heart. A child's love is simple without agendas. God desires sincerity in our faith. 1 Peter 2. And it's a call to be joyful and expectant. Kids just live in wonder. They expect good is coming. Faith in God should stir up joy and hope. Romans 15. So the Bible tells us to have this childlike faith because salvation comes by grace, not works. And adults often complicate faith. They kind of want to earn it themselves or prove themselves. Yet childlike faith simply receives God's gift. Ephesians 2. And it keeps us humble. Childlike faith says, Father, I need you, while our pride ends up saying, I do it by myself. And it reflects relationship over religion. God doesn't just want us to perform. He wants that true relationship, that dependency on him. In short, childlike faith means trusting in God simply with humility and full dependence. The same way a child trusts a loving parent. The Bible calls us to do it because it strips away our pride and calls us to a loving, true relationship with him. I will see you in the next video, and God bless.